Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way through this video, but I'm gonna make an attempt to get back on regular schedule. I don't usually do lineup review because these videos don't be that long, and crying about the last slate, good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't help you with the next slate. No two slates are the same. No player has the same games back to back. However, this Tuesday night slate was absolutely special. The whole day, my mindset was like, shove Jokic, shove Portland. They're going up against a feeble Nets, and then whatever value pieces, show up, plug them in, go about your day. I only play two lineups on DraftKings, two lineups on FANDUEL. I'm not playing a lot of lineups. So, cool. So, Jokic still looks good. Portland looks good. We're waiting on Avdia news. No problem. I had him in my dummy lineup. No problem. Maxey out. Oh, okay. We're going to get Jackson or Doughton or Ricky Council. No problem. Starting lineup. Reggie Jackson, Ricky Council, Yabusele, Oubre, and whoever else. Let me make a long story short. Reggie Jackson didn't cost you your lineups because everybody had him. So fantasy-wise, Reggie Jackson didn't cause you to lose last night. However, is it Nick Nurse? If I'm the Philly coach, I designate him for what do y'all call it for basketball? Release him? I released that bitch yesterday, ASAP. If you're my backup point guard and that's all you can do, you gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, third quarter, DeAndre Ayton has like 2 points, like 2 real life points against the Brooklyn Nets. He's a guy they call dominating, right? Yo, you can't make this shit up. Every time you think you've seen it all, surprise, they come out with some new shit. Yo, let's get into this slate. LaMelo looks good, 10K flat, fire his ass up. Trae Young after a good game, back to back, go right back to him. Bad defense, Chicago. If Hunter is out again, give Trae another bump. I've been indifferent to Kyrie without Luka. Looks like he's having a bad game Tuesday night. They're getting blown out, I believe. I don't really have interest in Kyrie. Barnes against Boston. I don't mind him. Kyrie, I don't want Kyrie against Minnesota. Not that Kyrie's not matchup proof, but there's a lot of stuff going on in Golden State. Kerr's gonna play them 30 minutes regardless of the situation. I don't know if Kerr's tanking. I don't know if he's cheating. I don't know what's going on in Golden State. They just act weird to me, and I don't want no parts of it. Ja's in play, but he's gonna get blocked like 10 times because he likes to go to the hole. Dame Dollar 8-5. He's an okay play. Tough matchup against Orlando. Brunson's in play at 84, but it's no sure thing because if Cat gets hot, that might interfere with Brunson's productivity. Murray 84. These guys are all overpriced. I'll be honest with y'all. Murray's an okay play, a little bit overpriced. Got to take shots. Giddy, good matchup, but if everybody's whole in Chicago, he's not going to be a priority. I'm not interested in Van Vliet. Jalen Green's been going crazy. Don't mind McCollum. Jamal Murray finally showed up to play. I faded his monkey ass on DK night, the late slate, and he went crazy. It is what it is. Westbrook, he's probably going to go crazy. Everybody's going to look at the game log, play Murray, Westbrook's going to go off. They're both decent plays. It is what it is now. This is what the NBA is now. Derek White, take shots. Kobe White, you could take shots. Not interested in Dinwiddie at all with Kyrie back. Chris Paul, to be honest with you, the way these last couple of days have been going, I'll take Chris Paul. If he could give me 30 fantasy points, I'll take him because I don't know what's going on lately. Schroeder, I don't want no parts of Schroeder. Pritchard, his minutes, have they gone back up? 11, 20, 27, 24. His production isn't going to win you anything. I think Lonzo sits this game, if I'm not mistaken. Does he play? Yeah, he sits, and DeSumno plays. Anthony Black over my dead body. No Hardy for me, no Pippen for me, no Mitchell for me. The whole world was on Krejci. Well, not the whole world. Krejci was in the winning lineup last I checked. Today's the 14th, so this is today. He shot 6 of 9. 5. He had a good overall game. That's fine. If you think he's going to do it again at 4K, you could chase him. He's not a bad player. I don't mind him as like a last guy in if Hunter is out. If Hunter is out, he looks better. But if Hunter is in, he's a last man in type deal. I don't mind him, but I'm not going to be doing jumping jacks to play Krejci. Let's go to shooting guard. Anthony Edwards is in play. Levine's in play. Brown's in play. Miller's in play. Thompson's in play. Bane's in play. Jalen Green, I'm gonna just shove because I know he wants to be an all-star. Cole Anthony, I'm gonna shove him against my better judgment, but I think he's due for a down game. But I'm gonna play him anyway because obviously, you know, you got to try something different. You don't got to try something different, but sometimes you got to be uncomfortable. Sometimes you got to play guys that are correct, even though you don't really feel it. So Cole Anthony, do not play with me because you're going in my lineup. Oubre, on the stage, on the world stage, where his big three is out, and he can show the world what he's made of. He absolutely bent over and poo-pooed the bed. 2 for 10. Look, he had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. So I'm not going to say much more about him. He did take 10. I like the 10 shots. I'm not going to be upset with him. He did take 10 shots, and he just had a bad game. But it was OKC. I'll give him a pass. Vass was in play. Bridges and Thompson if you're desperate. I think DiVincenzo has a bounce back game. Let me see. Not interested in Grimes. Holiday, you could take a shot. Did I see? All right. If George can't go, we give Collier a bump. But I'll be honest with you. Fantasy-wise, he's a bum. $14, 23, 23, 22. And he finally had a decent game. He played 37 minutes. I don't give 2 fucks about the 44 fantasy points. You are what you repeatedly do. 14, 23, 23, 22. If I played multiple lineups, I'd throw him in one. But I'm not going to be doing somersaults and hand sprints to play Isaiah Collier because he had one good game. He is in the player pool. Hield if he starts. Wells if you're desperate. I don't want no parts of Grady Dick if 2 out of Toronto's big 3 are in. Or big 4. If 2 of those guys are in, I don't want Grady Dick. Pirtle quickly are out, give me a little dick. That sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. Barrett, Barnes are in. No quickly, no Pirtle. Have some dick. Pause. Pirtle, Barrett, no Barnes, no quickly. Have some dick. Pause. You get the idea. Let's move on from that. No KCP. If you put a gun in my head and told me I had to play KCP, I'll just pull the trigger for you. Fuck out of here. Who else is here? Yo. Alright, I think we're about to go to small forward. Tatum, Barnes, Barrett, Hart, all in play. Andrew Wiggins was a number 1 pick. I don't really give a fuck what people say, but I'm gonna tell you something. He's one of the biggest fucking failures in NBA history as a number 1 pick. He had one fucking good finals run when they won their championship, and outside of that, he's absolutely done nothing. He's a fucking failure. His mind don't be in the game. He's a waste of a number 1 pick, and I don't give 2 fucks what anybody thinks. And if you're a fucking Andrew Wiggins fucking nut hugger, then you know what? Deal with it. I don't give 2 fucks. Andrew Wiggins, what's that guy from Anthony Bennett? Zion Williamson. 3 fucking peas in the pod. Yo, you fucking guys are failures. Guys are number 1 pick. 30 is his fucking ceiling. Get this fucking guy off my screen. Who else is here? I'm getting upset. OG, if you're desperate. They like gatekeeping sensitive ball. You start all these cucks knowing damn well they're not 1/10 of the talent of Bryce sensitive ball, and then they bring him off the bench and baby him like he's a fucking newborn. Mike Capata's trash. Ski, whatever the fuck you want to call his name, he's trash. Fucking, who's the other one? Let me get him. Where the fuck's he at? Because y'all think I'll be talking the talk. McKay, he's trash. Filipowski's trash. I'm not going to say nothing about Eubanks because every time I've played Eubanks, he's been decent for me. But why are we playing games with sensitive ball when you know he's 10 times better than anything else you're putting out there? Let's cut the shit. Let's cut it. Alright, where are we? Sensitive ball. Fire his ass up at 4,500. Especially if there's no fucking Keontae. McDaniels if you're desperate, but he couldn't even get there against the fucking Wizards. You know, they play the fucking tough teams. He gives you fucking 40 fantasy points. You get a gimme against Washington, and you don't know how to play ball. He's got the nerve to be smiling at us. I'd slap the dog shit out of him right now. Who else is here? I don't even mind Harrison Barnes, to be honest with you. The rest of these guys I'm probably not going to touch. Alright, before I go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to wait for the starting lineup, you don't have time to wait for news, you don't have time to do research. NBA's been kicking your ass. You want me to help you? You want me to send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups right before lock? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. Let's go to power forward. Giannis 11-6. Fire him up. I need Bankero off that minutes limit. He's a dog, but they're gonna take him off that minutes limit. He's gonna wet the bed. I already see it. I have a crystal ball. You got to play him. Jaren Jackson Jr., it was brought to my attention that this son of a bitch in 30 minutes had 2 fucking rebounds. What the fuck is really going on? This is unacceptable. 6'10", 6'11". You're supposed to be some type of all-star, and you can't grab 3 fucking rebounds? Then they wonder why the NBA is in a horrible light. And the people try to defend the shit. I could grab more than 2 rebounds in 30 minutes in the NBA. I'm not 6'10". I haven't played basketball 2024, 2014, probably 20 years. 19 years I haven't touched a basketball, and I could grab more than 2 rebounds in 30 minutes. This league is a joke. Defend it if you want. I'll flame your ass. Zion's in play 8,600. Let's see what he does. Mikal Bridges, don't trust him. You gotta play him. Like, that's what it is now. You're not gonna have a good feeling playing these guys now because everybody's a fucking failure. But you just gotta play. It's like a puzzle. Whoever's too cheap for their spot, whoever's too cheap for that slate, you gotta play them. It's no longer playing a lineup that you like and watch it cash. No more of that shit. PJ Washington's hit or miss. He's an okay play. Bobby Portis, if you're desperate. Listen, I don't trust Yabusele. Embiid should be back, I think. I still don't trust him. I don't trust him. Naz Reid, 5'1", gonna play 24 minutes. Okay. What the fuck is up with this questionable shit with Ethan for 2 months? What's wrong? What? I gotta wrap this video up. I'm struggling to breathe and I'm fucking getting a heart attack by Tyree Eason. Let me focus. Gordon's on a minutes limit. Brooks' cheeks. Williams doesn't shoot enough. De Silva's cheeks. We like sensible ball. Rich Shear if Hunter can't go again. Keldon Johnson if Sohan can't go again. Aldama if you're desperate. Watson if you're desperate. Pick one of Aldama or LaRavia. They go back and forth. Isaac if you want to be cute. And Whitmore if you want to be cute. Let's go wrap this up. I'm surprised I made it this far. If I sound like Steve Urkel, that's because I'm breathing through my fucking mouth and talking at the same time like a fucking goofball. I should have just went to bed trying to make a fucking video like I'm some type of fucking top tier YouTuber. Dumbass thinks he's Mr. Beast. Fuck out of here. Jokic, 12-3, fires his ass up. Wemby's in play. Cat's in play. Embiid. Embiid? Nah, I don't got the energy for that. Let's just see what happens. Sengun's in play. Vooch is in play. Porzingis if you want to be cute. Tesla's in play. Pirtle's in play, believe it or not. Mark Williams against Utah should have 30 rebounds. We're going to keep our eye on Goga. Because maybe Isaac get more minutes. Jackson Davis, I might just fade. I don't know if I can deal with it anymore. His lack of minutes is fucking perplexing. Gobert's 5'6", absolutely in play. Yabusele if you're drunk. Capella if you're high. Missy's in play. Okongu's the right play. Carter if there's no Goga. Gafford's in play because Lively couldn't finish the game again. They need to send him to the G League. We don't need Eubanks. Jalen Smith if you want to be cute. And Looney. Looney might be a play. Listen, I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Try to get this video out early. Know y'all got things to do. I know all my overnight people say they listen to my video during the overnight, so I try to accommodate you guys. I'm going to go and take all my meds, drink my herbal tea, get my electrolytes in, rub some Vicks on my chest, and do whatever else I need to, build myself back up to full strength. However, it's been a pleasure. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships, and I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.